this is the craziest one, because this is where learning and development really kind of fails or stops existing. It becomes part of something bigger. It's possibly a tiger team. It's possibly just a different department, but it is. And we've seen this happen in a couple of instances where the L&D department becomes part of something larger, which is, if you like, a multifunctional team that goes off and tackles performance issues, yes, at a tactical level, but also with a strategic view. So you've got, let's say that you've got an organization where there is high turnover in one part of the organization. You could go in and say, we're going to give the managers a training course on how to be better managers, and that will reduce the turnover in their department.
Mm-hmm.
But in the example that we found, what happened was this team went in, a multidisciplinary team went in and looked at it and said, well, what's the problem? Why is there the turnover? Rather than going in with the assumption of what the problem is, which is too often the case. And they found, by interviewing people, talking to people who left the organization and other things as well, the issue wasn't necessarily that the managers weren't managing well. It was that the employee value proposition, the reason people came to work in the first place, was poorly expressed, and people didn't feel that the employee value proposition that they were living was what they'd been sold when they joined the organization. So the response to this is pretty straightforward. You say, well, okay, we're going to change that proposition, and we're going to see if we can't make what people experience in the day a bit more like what they thought they should be experiencing. And that's a variety of things that are involved there. Marketing is involved, job descriptions are involved, perhaps even the job architecture is involved as well. And also there's some training involved for managers so they know what's going on, and possibly for employees themselves as well. So It's a complex solution to a complex problem, which is probably the way it should be, rather than trying to be what we've been in the past, which is the cure-all for problems. We'll put them on a training course, and very seldom is it the cure-all it pretends to be.
It's a more sounds more holistic. You're helping the organization shift and evolve, adapt, as it were.
And again, you absolutely have to have the strategic view there. You've got to understand what it is that the organization's trying to achieve, so that you can go in and provide the right solution to these complex issues. I think the key starting point is context, and the thing that underlies them all is trust and belief in the organization. People have to trust you. You have to trust the organization, and they have to believe that you can do the job. And, when it comes back to operational stuff, Jason, it always comes back to, well, when did I last see that person do something that worked for me? Whatever the future is for learning and development, the best preparation for it is to do a damn good job right now, so that people say, yeah, they fixed a problem for me.